Alrighty, mic check, mic check. Go ahead and get on in here, shall we? Alright. Howdy, y'all. This is Wes, and I am back. And welcome to another stream.
You can go check them in the office.
Alright. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on today, but I wanted to hop in here, play a little bit more Lost Ark this morning. I don't know how long we'll go, maybe an hour or two. Finish some dailies, maybe get one or two of these purple quests knocked out. But yeah, we've got the Final Fantasy live letter tonight, so I'm gonna be doing a watch along stream of that. It's not going to be the 6.1 patch live letter. This is going to be a live letter kind of focusing on the next 10 years or so of the game, which I'm pretty excited about. See what they've got coming in the pipeline. I don't think we'll get too many details as far as the story and whatnot. But yeah, it'll be fun to catch up with Yoshi P and see what they've got going on with the game. I don't know if I'll stream the entire thing. I'll probably stream at least half of it. We'll see how long it's going. The second half is going to be a Q&A, mostly dealing with like Endwalker stuff in the development. I don't know if I'll stream that part. We'll just have to see. You know, sometimes these live letters go a couple of hours, sometimes they go like 6. If it's going to be one of the 6-hour live streams, I can't do that whole thing. But I do want to get all of like the new information and at least go until their intermission. You know, I know I've been streaming Lost Ark a lot lately, just because it's, you know, it's a little different. It's something kind of new and fresh, but you know, don't be afraid. I'm still very much a
word that represents the Kuhan merchants.
Oh boy, I'm still very much a Final Fantasy. You know, that's still my primary game more than anything. So if you're worried at all that I'm going to be switching games or anything like that, don't worry. There's still plenty of Final Fantasy content. But I'm always trying to find new things for the stream and other games to play, and you know, I'm more of a variety streamer than anything. But yeah, Final Fantasy's always right here in my heart. So yeah, not gonna go anywhere with it, and should be fun to catch up with the game tonight. If you have not heard the news, they are going to be restarting demos. Housing demolitions here pretty soon, so if you have not done that yet, very important, I would get in on that as soon as possible. We can do a special mission using our ship. That's kind of cool. But yeah, as I was saying, still very much Final Fantasy is always kind of my fallback. You know how some streamers, it's like Minecraft, like you don't know what you want to stream, so they stream Minecraft. That's me in Final Fantasy. But there are other games that I do want to try out, and Lost Ark, you know, I've said it a few times already, I don't think it's going to be a long-term game, but it's kind of fun for now. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I want to keep going with that, and you know, just stream stuff as it comes up with me. Let's see here. What else can I do? Oh, that's still got 2 hours. Oh, wow. And that one is a 24-hour mission, if I remember right. See, I guess I started that a little bit later on last night. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit for you guys. So yeah, I've hit 50 and I finished all of the ice area. So now I am using my power pass. I used my power pass on my mage, and she's a lot of fun. Definitely a little bit harder to use, I feel like, than Gunslinger, just because of the cast times. And I definitely have to focus a lot more on using, let me give it to you, on using different loadouts depending on the content that I want to do, which is a little new. I did not have to do that. With Gunslinger, I feel like I can basically keep this loadout for really any kind of content, which is nice, but definitely a little bit harder when it comes to Book of Research on Wisdom Isle. Oh, I guess I did finish that. Cool. And that's yeah, that I'm not doing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Gunslinger, I feel like my loadout's pretty good. I mean, I might switch over a few skills or something like that here in the future with my double pistols, just because there's a couple that I feel like are kind of anemic power-wise that I'm not really using a whole lot. But overall, I feel like I haven't had to change too much. Sorceress is a little different because it feels like it's a little bit easier to max out your loadout, whereas Gunslinger just has so many abilities between all three of your guns that you can't max out all of your abilities the same way that that the other classes can. So that's been an adjustment. You know, Sorceress you can definitely feel is very, very strong, but in a very different way. You know, with my Gunslinger abilities, there's a lot of stuff that I just really end up not using. Like most of my double pistol stuff, I really don't use all that much. I very rarely use my grenade, very rarely use Peacekeeper. And it's just because by the time that I would use those, I would already have my shotgun or my rifle stuff built up, and those are really my heavy hitters, you know. So yeah, that's been a pretty big adjustment. Let's see. But I'm liking them both. I don't know what I'm going to use my second power pass on yet. I kind of want to save it for Artist, but at the same time, they've made it with the knowledge transfer in your base that you can really, really do it as many times as you want. You don't have to, like, save your power passes for anything. I'm just not, I'm not really sold on the melee classes yet. And doing the Guardian raids and stuff, I can definitely see why they feel very very melee unfriendly in terms of fights. I don't know if I ever picked this one up. I think I did. I couldn't imagine being melee in some of these fights at all. They're pretty rough, even from a distance. But who knows, I might go Assassin later or something like that. I'll play it by ear. First things first is I've really just gotta learn these two jobs first. It is interesting that it's all combat. You know, if you play Black Desert, almost everyone has a shy, right? Because they're specifically made to be your crafter and gatherer class. And pretty much everyone has one in their family just for that. And there's really not a job or a class in this game for that kind of content. There's not really like a specific job that gives you buffs for all of the side content. Okay, what am I doing here? Where am I going now? Okay, down there. I like the Makokos. It's a cool little area. I like the visual design of it. It definitely feels like you've shrunk. Just the oversized boots and everything around you. They did a really good job with it. Some people I've seen get kind of creeped out when you first enter the stronghold, and all the Makokos like sing at you. But then when you get here, it makes a lot more sense. And yeah, they're fun. The other big thing I need to do is figure out what Bifrost points I want. I'm kind of thinking like maybe this should be one of them, because I feel like I'm going to be coming back here quite a bit as I collect seeds. What am I doing here? Oh, is that all I'm doing? Oh, fell on him. Cool. Nope. Guess I clicked the right one. Didn't mean to. All right. Okay. Go to where the records indicate. Skyreach step, okay. Find Makoko legacies is a difficult but honorable task. I hope that you'll remember that. Okay, Skyreach step. Let's go to Rocky Forest Hill. First one on the list. And then you get big again here. This is a cool area. I like the whole thing with the giant. Alright. Decided to turn off my Twitch mount. It's very loud. I don't really know any other way to describe it. It is a very, very loud hoverboard. It's very cool. I kind of like the Wolfie here a little bit more. He's a good boy. Okay, is it gonna... There we go. Now it's gonna let me mine. I, like, really fell behind on ore for some reason. Oh. I had to start that, that Cup of Rum quest because it gives you another, another slot on your ships. And, the Pirate's Gold was easy. Once you get enough of the Gaea coins, or Ganea coins, however you pronounce them, they basically just throw pirate coins at you with those. But I was out of ore. I'm kind of surprised. I've seen quite a few areas with foraging, but I really have not run into as many with copper. It seems like it was mostly like the early game. And I haven't really seen any nodes that require level 10. You know, I've run into quite a few lush arbor trees and whatnot that require it. And obviously quite a few plants. There's a lot of plants that require level 10. But none as far as mining goes, so I'm kind of wondering where all of that content is. I'm guessing it'll be probably this zone that I gotta get to, Rowendell. Which obviously I'm a ways off on that. I am kind of curious how I should be leveling my gear. You know, I was on the lookout. I heard that they were supposed to dump, you know, like a 302 set of purple gear, but I never found it. I got the 302 set of blue gear, but not purple. So I'm wondering if maybe people were just telling me the wrong information or what. After you finish Vern and the ice area. So yeah, I might just have to check Forest of Giants. Okay. Yeah, I might have to just hone the current gear that I've got. I don't know of any other way that I can lift up my gear score enough to start the next round of challenge dungeons and whatnot. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Oh, wait, that is like way down there. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. Let's see. So I've got 2 quests I can do. Everything resets pretty early in the morning. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning here or something like that. Get information from Clowenton. Okay. So yeah, you can do all of your daily stuff, the Chaos Dungeons and the Guardian Raids twice a day per character. It's not per roster, which is nice. So yeah, I can do those on Guia here, and then hop over to Kyra, my Sorceress here in a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited to try some of the higher level stuff. Like, I feel like I've got Urnil down well enough. He's not too bad. Just gotta stay out of range. He's a big slow bear. Chaos Dungeons are easy. I usually group up with them. I know that a lot of guides say to do it solo for whatever reason. I don't know. I just like grouping with people. I prefer to do content with others if I can. Okay. Oh, it like ports you. Nice. What's my gear score? I'm only 305. Hey, Brad, what's up? Did you get my text this morning? I wish you a happy belated birthday. I was trying to text you yesterday and it wasn't going through. But happy birthday, man. Yeah, my gear score is just 305 right now. Like I said, I was waiting for purple gear to drop that was 302 because that supposedly had better stats, but I never found it. So I guess I'm just gonna hone this and raise that a bit. Show the records to Totoma. Okay, well, back to the village. Yeah, I did like a couple days of the Guardian raids and stuff, and yeah, I wasn't dropping anything better than what I had, just slightly different substats. So I guess that's my only option. Yeah, I don't know what people were saying, like you could get purple 302 from doing the main quest, but yeah, I never saw anything like that drop. Not as a reward or anything. Oh hey, nice. What's this? I need charisma. Yes, charisma. I think that means I can talk to Beatrice in Trixian now. Maybe. Ask the 10 elders. What's this? The exchange for various items through Librarian Minerva. Oh, nice. Cool. I know Wisdom Isle. That was the first island I went to by accident. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like the questing flow. Like I feel like the purple quests are kind of like the blue quests in Final Fantasy, where they're important, but they're not main story related. They just like unlock other things that you want to do. I've been trying to burn through them as fast as possible. Okay. Then you got just the yellow quests where they're just kind of like whatever. They do give some pretty good rewards though, which is nice. Apparently that changed quite a bit in Korea. Get a legacy fragment from the first. Okay, I'm gonna do all this later because I want to. Actually, I'm gonna set a Bifrost point here, maybe. Nice. I think that was a good decision. I feel like I'm gonna be coming back here quite a bit, and like this is like the only big island with like a bunch of different areas. Yeah, I wanna do my dailies. But yeah, the yellow quests do unlock quite a bit of like upgrade mats and stuff, and the books that you need for your engravings and everything. Yeah, it's definitely I'm at the point where you can definitely feel it's a Korean MMO, just like a billion different systems to try and go through. All right, let's hop in here. I'm gonna do Chaos Dungeons first, or do I want to do Guardian Raid? Do I want to fight the bear? I'll probably save honing and stuff for off stream. Do that later tonight. Yeah, I'm liking this stuff. Chaos Dungeons are fun. The Guardian Raids seem pretty fun. I was watching some stuff on the Abyssal Raids and they seem pretty wild, but I'm not sure how much of it is actually hard in terms of mechanics and how much of it is hard because you're kind of like fighting the own controls. There you go. All right. Yeah, man, I'm loving Gunslinger. I don't think you ever told me what you started to play as. I figured you'd go like a martial artist or something. Alrighty. God, this is so powerful. I love this gun, man. I love this. I love the long rifle. All right. Round them all up. Yeah, Sorceress. I'll show you guys Sorceress in a bit if you haven't seen it yet. Be kind of surprising considering it's like 25% of people right now are playing it. But yeah, Sorceress is a lot of fun. It's just a little bit trickier in terms of like how it plays. Hey, there we go. Finally. Right. I really should like hop in here and try one of these solo just to see like what it's like. I'm kind of a scaredy cat about that kind of stuff though for some reason. There we go. I hate wasting potions and whatnot, you know. There you go. I'll go ahead and accept that. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like they're hard to get. I think I can craft a lot of the good ones already in my stronghold. All right, here we go. And these guys just melt. I do like that that move on my double guns because I just like throw out another gun and it just like does all the work while I can pop things off from afar. All right, for this guy to spawn. There we go. Easy enough. Yeah, as I was saying with like the Abyssal Raids and stuff, I'm curious to get up to the point where I can do some of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I don't really know if I would consider it like harder necessarily like mechanics wise than like a Savage Raid or a Mythic Dungeon. Or a Mythic Raid. It just, I feel like it looks a lot harder because it is an ARPG. I feel like a lot of the mechanics that I've seen, really would not necessarily be all that difficult if it was, a more traditional MMO. But, you know, I guess that's part of it. If people consider, you know, fighting against the gameplay itself as the issue, as part of the difficulty. I wish you could see like your own stats. I haven't found a way to do that yet, if there is a way to do it. Yeah, I mean, if you consider like the actual gameplay as part of the difficulty, yeah, I guess I would consider it as hard as a Mythic Raid, just from the videos I've seen. We'll see if I get to that point. I don't know. We've got to see what's coming up in the live letter tonight. See what they've got in store.
Behold, the beard of Legolas.
Okay. I'm getting weird lag in the cities for some reason. It doesn't seem like very well optimized when there's like a billion people on the screen like this. Which is odd because you are like kind of far away from everyone. Yeah. Oh crap, I should have dismantled some stuff, shouldn't I? Feel like I'm getting really low on some of my my inventory here. There we go. There you go. That's a move I use a lot. What is that? Equilibrium. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right. Go. Nice. But yeah, I guess in terms of actual moves, I guess we all have about the same moves. Like Gunslinger has as many options as Sorceress. The big difference is that I can use all of them at once. That's the weird part, right? Like, I love having these 3 different guns. I love being able to just switch around based on what I feel like doing at the time. It kind of feels like Red Mage in that aspect, right? Like, you can kind of switch things around. There's not a strict rotation or anything like that. It's just all based on what you're trying to do in the moment. Go. I got the big boy. Alright, I need to make sure I've got my my flare ready for the Guardian raid next. Yeah, I got more than enough to go around. I don't know why people hold off so long on joining. I know some people are like, oh, you want to fill it to 100%, but you get better loot from the later levels here. And like 100% is 100%. It doesn't matter when you get it. Oh yeah, loot goblin. Whoops. Yeah, the whiffed on that. There we go. Haven't seen a loot goblin in a while. I guess it's maybe like a, I don't know, 20% chance or something. What it feels like. Save my my big sniper shot for this. There we go. So far, my fastest time on the Guardian raid was like 4 minutes and 29 or something like that on my Sorceress. I haven't quite hit that yet on Guia. There we go. I mean, that was fast. I think we had someone that was like high level 450 or something like that taking us through. I don't know why they would need to, but yeah, I feel like that was just an absolutely ridiculous time for a bunch of 302s. Go. Get on up here. I use my weaker one here. All right. Did not popped up yet? No. All right. Send us some more mobs. There we go. Took long enough. All right, how do we do? Hey, there it is. I've seen a lot of people complaining that like pugs are really bad and like some of the MVPs are getting MVP with like 70% of damage or something, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of the groups that I've run into have been pretty even in Party Finder. I haven't had anyone just really standing out, you know? Even that 4-minute run was, he only had like 42% or something like that, I think. Yeah, the parity really hasn't been all that bad. It really does seem like everything's viable. There we go, pop back up. I have to like run down here to get this stuff to load. It doesn't want to load the actual maps and everything with all these people around it. Hey, why did it already show one up there? I could have swore it already reset. Is it only once a day for Guardian raids? Did I maybe miss that? There we go. He's up top. And then maybe I just had the rest bonus or something like that, maybe? On my Sorceress? I thought it was 2 a day. I'll use my horn this time. I haven't used my little night buddies in a while. I feel like I need to burn through some items in my my inventory. Getting way too full. Alright, where is he at? There he is. I hear you. I hear you down there. Oh man, did it like target a like a dumb like 2-level mob or something like that? I think it did. That sucks. There you go. I need to get better at countering, but I know you have to like be in front of him when you do it. There you go. Oh, whoops. We'll be fine. Trickiest part is patience. Just like sitting there and waiting for him to jump because he's going to move. You really have to anticipate with the sniper rifle where he's going to be in 2 seconds. Go. Yeah, you're trying to chase me. I see you. Ah. Yeah, he's got me in his sights. All right. At least it didn't waste that that proc there. We'll be fine. Yeah, I can definitely see why melee players would have a tough time. And this is just the first one. I hear the lion next is quite a bit of a jump up. Yeah, get out of the way there. Yeah, I am. I kind of mentioned this on one of my last streams that I'm really kind of surprised at how few like dress options they have. Like it took me like 20 levels before I found something different than my starter gear. And there's honestly not even a whole lot on the shop either. Like I wouldn't mind, you know, spending $5 or whatever on a nice transmog from the shop, but they don't really have anything there either. Which is really surprising. I mean, I know that they're kind of trickling it out so people buy more essentially. But for being a KMMO, like that's kind of their whole thing is microtransactions and spending a lot of money on that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm very surprised at it. And who knows, maybe that's something they'll add in the future. One thing that I like is that since this got picked up by Amazon, the devs have been doing a lot of interviews and stuff, and apparently they're like really receptive to the Western audience and like what we want. So yeah, we'll just have to see see what they've got planned. There you go, get out of the way. Go. I keep forgetting that that little move like launches launches behind me. All right. Hey, there we go. Not bad. Yeah, this one I've got down pretty pat. I'm ready to move on to the next. See, I'll hone some gear and stuff a little bit later. Did I get anything good? Oh, hey, my best on this this character. That's nice. Yeah, of course it's a sorceress. Not surprised. All right. Yeah, I need to check and see what's going on. I thought you could do these twice a day, but it already had one bear in the icon sphere. All right, first things first. Get rid of some of this. I'm pretty happy with the gear that I've got. I don't think I'm going to be changing around too much. Okay, so that's definitely the best pauldrons I've got so far. I don't know if additional damage or weapon power is better. I think they're not super clear on that. Yeah, I think I'll keep what I've got. I'm not going to change it up too much. I'll just go ahead and hone the gear that I've got. It's not going to matter in the long run because I want to start getting up to the 400s. I'll keep the stone, see if they've got anything good, and dismantle those later maybe. Resets every day at 5. Pain, a guardian's. Oh, so that okay. So the stronghold does count as one of your wants for the day. I did not know that. If I knew that, I wouldn't have sent it out. I would have sent that out on the guardian raid. I mean the chaos dungeon. All right, well let's switch over to Kyra and do this on the sorcerer. Yeah, I do have a lot of fun with her. I have to admit, Sorceress is a lot of fun. It's a little different. I think I like Gunslinger a little bit more. It's just a little more my style, so it's a little faster. But yeah, Kyra puts out some big damage for this level. All right, I just got to make sure I do my right presets here. Yeah, I was in the middle of a rapport dungeon with her. Distract Knight's member barrack. Yeah, I'll come back and do that later. I want to get to some of these dungeons. Like I said, it'll be a short stream today. I've got maybe take a nap or something a little bit. I've been going to sleep really early, and if it's going to be a 6-hour live letter tonight, I'm going to make sure I'm awake to stream it, right? That starts at 6 o'clock Pacific. That should be fun. I know Yoshi's done a few interviews and stuff. He did the Radio Mog broadcast a little bit, but this is really the first time that he's done a live letter since the launch of Endwalker, and I know with how rough the Endwalker launch was and how much that means to him, you know, making sure to apologize to the players and stuff. Hopefully he'll be back to his old upbeat self. You're an artillerist. I've heard they're a lot of fun. The big chonky boys, right? Yeah. I don't know if you've watched like my VODs or anything, but I accidentally chose Gunslinger pretty much by accident. I had no idea that it was asking me to choose my specialization during that little intro quest. But I'm really happy that I did. I really like Gunslinger a lot. feel like Sorceress, I kind of annoy people a little bit because that gravity well, I've noticed on my gunslinger, like, I can't attack when things are in the gravity well if I've got a Sorceress on the team. So I feel like maybe that might be annoying the hell out of some of the other guys that I'm with. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, because of the cast times, I do take a lot more damage on my Sorceress than I do on my Gunslinger. My Gunslinger, I can zip around quite a bit easier. Not so easy here. Do it. No, you don't. There you go. Okay, maybe you do. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. The sound effects are really good too. Like overall, like for being a Korean MMO, this is one of the like least Korean MMOs that I played. Like I feel like yeah, there's some pay to win aspects to it, but it's really not as bad as something like Black Desert. It's pretty reasonable all told. The only real time that has kind of upset me a little bit was I was doing an island quest, and the reward was like this legendary book or something like like a legendary map, and you could bid on it with real gold. Like that was how you won it, was to bid on it with gold. And that was really the first thing that I've seen in this game so far that was like truly pay to win. Like that really annoyed me, that I had no chance to beat it over the people that have literally bought gold to buy with it. But outside of that, I haven't really run into too many instances that really kind of made me upset with the pay to win aspects of it, right? Yeah, I can see that. I mean, just carrying that thing around makes it seem pretty damn tanky, right? But I've always, I mean, you know me, even playing like D&D and stuff, I've always played like glass cannon characters, right? I wish we could raid together as Cross Realm. I feel like we'd have some pretty good synergy. Yeah. Okay. Is this boss gonna show up or what? There we go. Gosh, she's so much fun. They really are. I can see why this is like one of the most played classes in the game right now. They're just absolutely ridiculous. Like, yeah, I take a lot of damage, but man, I blow up a lot of shit in the process. All right, was that it? Is that dungeon? Oh no, we're not at 100% yet. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. 41%. Let's go, boys. Cool. And on to the next. Is it not letting me leave? What's up? All right, I guess I got to do it this way. I thought I pressed it. What's in my mail? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it, man. A lot more than I expected. A hell of a lot more than I did with New World. Only viewable from mailbox. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging it. I think the big difference is that this wasn't necessarily developed by Amazon. Like, they brought it over, but this has been out for a while overseas, right? Oh, at least it gave me my gold bag. That's nice. That's what I was talking about, that loot auction. Yeah, that pisses me off. Like, that's an item I will never be able to see because I don't buy gold, right? Any of these look good? She's a little bit more uncertain in terms of what I've got with her. I'm just trying to go for like a nice even spread as far as stats go. Like, I don't want to pump everything into crit like I would in Final Fantasy, just because I'm not sure if that's what I should be doing yet. Maybe I can. Like, I haven't looked at like too many guides or anything like that. A lot of the guides that I've tried to read have been like super hardcore and like, don't do this, don't do this. But the people that I've talked to that have played this game for a while, like from Something Awful and whatnot, they're like, yeah, you can't really mess up your character unless you just like outright delete them. So unless you're like super tryharding for like the tier 3 raids and stuff, you really can't mess it up. So that's kind of comforting to hear. There we go. So I haven't been like super concerned with like my stats and what I'm putting stuff into. I'm just gonna kind of take it as it comes. Right. Like, the thing that makes Sorceress so powerful is like with my loadout, I can just hit like 5 areas of the map at once, right? I've got my close range, I've got my my stuff I can just pop down here. Like, there's really no part of the map that I can't hit when all my cooldowns are up. It's pretty nice. There we go. I'll go ahead and accept that. I need to get better about using my Z button. I keep forgetting that it's there, and I feel like I really need to learn how to use it to really max myself out. Go. Let them come to us. I'm like trapped there. I can't move. I'll save my my Z wave for the third part. Oh god, I'm so far away from everyone else. Gonna miss it. So we still have another boss down here. Got it. Damn, did he just teleport? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Get all my loot. Yeah, so much more content. Yeah, and I mean, it does help that we're getting like the really sped up version of it. Apparently when this released in Korea, it was like a grind. Like, it took you forever to get to level 50, and unlocking all of these dungeons and stuff was way harder than it is now. And then yeah, because it's been out so long, they kind of gave NA the patched up version that's really nice. Like, just the islands alone, I can see myself just kind of like going out and exploring for a good long while. God, now that I got my Z wave up, everything's just like so fast. God, I love it. I really should try one of these solos sometime. I hear that's the way to do them. But wow, only 29% and still got MVP. That's a pretty impressive spread. Yeah, I wish I could see like my own stats. I haven't figured out a way to do it yet. All right, on to the bear. The bear should be interesting. I don't really know how aggro works in this game yet, if it's based on damage or what. So yeah, if he doesn't target me, it's super easy. If he does target me, I'm basically screwed with how long my cast times are on everything. Oh, no, that one's actually an upgrade. Nice. Cool. I'm starting to get there. I feel like everything has like a max like stat spread that it can have per tier. So yeah, we'll I think I'm getting pretty close to like the max stat spread that I can for tier 1. Just Urnil stuff, right? Yeah, sailing around is a lot of fun, and there's just so many islands. Do I have a flare ready? Yes, got it. Yeah, there's just so many islands that that you can go through, and all of them have quests, and yeah, there's a ton of unlockables, man. How are you on Makoko seeds? I tried following a guide through like the first continent, and after that, I'm just like, this is too much. There's too many. I'm sitting at 152, so I got you know, a decent amount. I'm happy with my rewards so far. One thing that I wish they would incorporate that Final Fantasy does is just really easy reports for gold sellers. Sometimes of the day it's not too bad, but like this morning it's just like all gold sellers. Like Final Fantasy just literally right-click their name in chat and it has a report function just for R&T. Everything else you like have to fill out a manual report on, right? But yeah, RMT is like so bad that they made an easy report function for it. Kind of sick of seeing lostart4gold.com, right? Oh, there he goes. There's the boy. Yeah, I knew he was gonna head this way. It's only a matter of time. Too strong. There we go. Now I can do it. Go. I need to figure out what my counter moves are on Sorceress. I haven't really looked at it too much. I only just did the training grounds to like learn what all of those do. Just last night, like really late last night. Here we go. Oh god. Run away, little girl. There we go. Now it's a little smoother. So far, thankfully, I haven't had too many bad groups on this. I did have one group where there was one dude that wasted like all of our reses, right? But thankfully, only one. I have not had that issue with any others so far. Go. Go. Oh, I just barely avoided that one. Hey, nice counterattack. I don't know who that was, but you a bro. There you go. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, did it hit? Yes. Yeah, this is definitely a lot of fun. I love these raids. They're it's interesting. I never really thought of like this raid style being possible in an ARPG. But it works. Somehow it works. Like I was saying, you know, some of like the really high-end raids in some of the videos I was watching, I don't know how I feel about some of it. But overall, I'm having a good time. Yeah, I really need to work on getting my my Z move up. That cast time bonus is just way too good. I'm like, what is even the point of the little guys? Like, they're just there to annoy me. Go. Get him while he's down. Try and get off a couple big casts here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get hit with that. Saw that coming. All right, anyone else got a flare? I don't want to use my my next one. Oh wow, he's like way over there. Okay. Yeah, the Makoko Story Island part was really fun. They did a really good job with the level design. I wasn't a big fan of the ice area. I felt like they were kind of samey. Vern was cool. Yeah, I think the Makoko Island was probably my favorite. It had a good variety to everything. My favorite dungeon is still Heart of Spectrum, though. The mech dungeon, that was cool. That was like very much my my style. You know me, I love the cyberpunk stuff like that. Whoa, hey, how you doing? Oh god. The stakes were made. Why are you giving me that tooltip? I can't use him here. Okay. He should be just about done. There we go. I don't want to be the one that wastes one of our reses. That's just embarrassing, man. I should be better than this. Ah, that's gonna miss. That sucks. Man, I feel like we've been wailing on him forever. What's going on? That should hit. I think that's a good position for it, yeah. Hey, there we go. Well, I guess we do have a support with us. They're throwing out the shields and stuff, so that might be affecting the DPS a little bit. Oh god, get out of there. Oh, ouch. That's embarrassing. All right, up we go. I mean, even with the reses, I think we should be okay. But man, I'm really curious what the damage outlook is going to be on this. Like, it just feels like he's taking so long. Yeah, kind of weird not having a health bar. But I guess that's like part of it, I guess, you know? A little weird, but yeah, that's what they want. There we go, finally. Now the Abyssal Raids, the really hard stuff, the stuff that's like Mythic and Savage level, they do have health bars. And it's like a lot. It's like 180 levels of health bar or something like that. Well, how'd we do? 39. Huh. That's kind of a surprise that I was only 39. I felt like, man, that just really dragged on. 9 minutes? That's like over twice my fastest. Alright, well, you know, we got it done. A win's a win. Now to do it again. Yeah, man, I really don't know what I want for my third class. Have you started a second class yet? Have you used your power pass?
The beard of Lagoros.
I'm thinking I kind of want to save it for artist because I don't have a support yet. But artist sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds pretty cool. But it's like brand new even to Korea. So I don't know when they're planning on bringing it over. Yeah, I'm not feeling the look of the melee classes, so I'm just not sure about my third. Alright, here we go again. So I hope it goes better than the last one. Thinking War Dancer? Nice. I've heard War Dancer is a lot of fun. Like, they're not super common. Like, it's one of the fewer played classes from what I understand, but apparently from a couple of the goons that I play with, like, it's really fun. All right. I don't know, I don't know, I don't play too many of like the male classes, but like I do kind of like the appeal of just like having a big fuck off sword, you know? So maybe, who knows, maybe I'll go that route. Ah, did that miss him? That sucks. I mean, I guess it's not too big of a deal with, where are you going? Why are you running? This is not too big of a deal on this boss because I probably would have got popped with him, but dude, stop. If you're gonna chase him, if you're gonna train him, you gotta train him in a little circle, you know? There you go. Yeah, he's easy enough to avoid. Yeah, see, just it's what I'm doing here. Just give him the old run around. That's all you got to do. Main Scouter when it releases. Yeah, that's another new one I don't know too much about. We'll see. I really don't know too much about the new classes at all. I just like Artist because of Final Fantasy VI. You know? She was a lot of fun in FF6, so I feel like another game bringing that back is kind of cool. but I do need a support class either way, since I went Sorceress on this instead of Bard. I feel by the time we get it, it'll be established enough that like I won't have to worry about how it feels soloing. Ooh. At least I didn't hurt too much. There you go. Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling a little bit, right? No. There we go. Trying to move B before I was ready. How we feeling? How we feeling, guys? Really, the only thing that I would like is, I don't know, it's hard to figure out where I'm aiming when I like have to like aim off screen. Like it's hard to aim certain moves when I'm worried about like pressing buttons on my cast bar by accident, you know? That's really my only complaint with isometric games like this is that kind of layout. Oh god. Run. There you go, get out. Like the fireball's not bad, explosion's easy, but some of these others that are like AoE based are a little trickier to really figure out where they're going. It's not as bad on there you go. It's not as bad on my gunslinger, obviously, because I mean I got literally a laser sight pointing me to where I'm going. But yeah, it's definitely trickier on this job. There you go. I can't tell if we're doing better or worse than the last one. I feel like we're doing better. Maybe it's my gut instinct leading the way. I don't know. Yeah, I really got to get used to his flippy move where he launches the boulder behind him. That I feel like gets me more than anything. I gotta get used to like staying to his side a little bit. Oof. Get out of the way. Oof. I didn't think as much was on cooldown there as it was. I told you I'd be screwed if he started attacking me, though. I warned everyone. I know my limits. Much more like it. There we go. He was actually in range that time. I do like that the power pass just like gives you 100 of your chaos coins or whatever. See, man, across the arena again. What's up, David? Welcome back. Let's see. Man, he's such a long way away. Yeah, now that you mentioned Scouter, I'm gonna have to look it up. I think that's a pure DPS though, isn't it? It's not another support like Artist is. I could be wrong. I've heard really the only one that's kind of doesn't feel all that great right now is Paladin. It's like some of the moves are kind of awkward and a little anemic compared to like something like Bard. Like Bard is apparently like kind of sucks to play solo, but is really, really good like in team situations like this, right? But I hear Paladin is kind of janky. Okay. Hopefully I got that. I kind of swept the mouse on that one. I don't know if it hit quite right. That missed. That was a whiff. Oh God. Oh, that could have been really bad. I don't know how I made it out of there. All right, he's getting down there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Hopefully. Nope. I don't think we've got a support that can heal because I am really low. Let's just hit him with everything I can as fast as I can. Nope. Oh. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I think I unloaded too much at once. I think that's why he was starting to target me. Well, I kind of hoped I wouldn't have to use three of my awakening abilities, but I guess that might be where we're going with this. Now the question is, am I going to be able to stay close enough to him to actually get the most out of it? Man, that didn't even kill him. Wow. Our damage must be like really anemic this run. I don't know what I can do. I'm popping as much off as I can. Oh, we had one person AFK, that's why. Yeah, I just saw the chat message saying someone was kicked for being AFK for too long. That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, dudes, don't join this stuff if you're just gonna bounce. I hit hard, and what's that achievement? All right, how do we do, lads? Yeah, 422. That's it's a far cry from this run. Jesus, look at that. Over half of our damage. Nice. Semi-stagger, 62% battle item. All right, I'll take that. I mean, it was kind of a scuffed run, but, you know, whatever works. Get all this stuff. Nice. And bounce. All right. So like I said, I thought it was going to be kind of a short stream today, so I'm going to go ahead and head out, get ready for the live letter tonight, get some food, get some breakfast. I'm starving. But yeah, I just want to pop in, show you guys some of the later raids, and kind of hang out a little bit. And yeah, Brad, you're now a mod, just cause. Why not? But yeah, so I'll be streaming this off and on, and then yeah, I'll probably be playing some more Final Fantasy again later this weekend, and getting back into that a little bit. But yeah, thanks a ton for watching, guys, and hopefully see you guys later tonight. That's going to be 6 o'clock Pacific, and then 9 o'clock Eastern. And yeah, we'll just see how long it goes. First live letter in a while, so it'll probably be at least a few hours. But I hope you guys have a good day and a good start to your President's Day weekend. Hope you get a nice long break. You guys take it easy and have a good one.